Hi guys, welcome to Make 2 and episode 23 of our Minecraft Pocket Edition Let's Build a World. Last week we were here building the Empire State Building as it towers over us now, and you can see in the distance our other towers, and there is the town of Makeotopia. This week I thought, hey, we're in the commercial district, let's build another tower. So I built this one. It's super small, but it kind of looks cool. No, well, I did build this one, but I also built something else. I built a bigger version of this, and I built that one first, and we're going to pan around and see it here. And there it is. This is the Willis or Sears Tower, which is in Chicago, and I've done a review of the Lego version of this on my channel. That was kind of a very simple set, and I wasn't too impressed with it as a building experience, but here we have the, really big version. I said last week, gotta be careful, don't build too high, which is why I didn't build my Empire State Building kind of twice the scale. I was confident that I could build this all the way to get the proper scale. This is supposed to be, I think, 108 stories tall. However, and I thought, oh, you can build to 128 because that's what someone on Reddit said. Turns out it's wrong. It might be 128 in total, but this I think could only be 70 high from the ground, so I had to scale it down a little bit. It's not quite as tall as I would like, but I still think it's pretty cool. Now I'm going to have links in the video description to some pictures which actually show exactly how this is built. As you can see, it's basically got 9 towers, and they're at like a few different heights. I think there's 4 different heights to the towers, which is why I've got my mini one down there, which is only 3 by 3. This is 18 by 18, so a bit bigger. But, it actually was pretty straightforward, and I thought, well, this works really well in Minecraft. It's so blocky that it's going to be pretty cool, and it's got some parts of it that have kind of these bands of different colours, and I tried to do that with obsidian, and the rest in black clay. And I think kind of the black clay looks more brown, so... and I think I turned up the brightness after I'd built it. It was like, oh, this looks a bit funny, but... it's still pretty cool. The hard thing with this build is because it's so blocky, though it does make it really easy to build a really accurate representation of it in Minecraft, it also lacks a little bit of definition and interest to the eye. So I added in a whole bunch of windows in different ways on the different parts of the tiers, just to try and give it some more shape and draw the eye away. So you've got some horizontal lines, some vertical lines going in different ways. I think that does break it a little bit, but to really do it, you want to actually make the surface more interesting, which is either mixing up with different bricks, but you just come up with a lot of different types of black, and maybe that would add some variation, but you'd have to do it, I think, randomly, or you add things like buttresses or upside down stairs coming out of the building, and that actually would really not be true to the original. I think this is a cool, if you want to build something kind of relatively easy, this is a pretty cool one to do, but it's probably pretty hard to make it look great. Having said that, here it is in the commercial district, and I think it does work pretty well. It's kind of a big black monolith on the skyline, and yep, it's probably not the, funnest place to work because it's just big and imposing, but I do think, up there against the Empire State Building, I think it looks pretty cool. You do get, if I had kind of several more big buildings like this, which I hope to do, I think you really get a sense of, this is skyscraper district, even if they can't be as high as I'd like. I hope you've enjoyed this tour of the second skyscraper in Makeotopia. This is the Willis or Sears Tower. And I'll tell you what, let me know in the comments, which do you prefer, the Empire State Building, which is got probably a little bit more interesting shape in some ways, but also a little bit smaller, or this second big black skyscraper, the Willis Tower, which is, a lot bigger, still has some interesting shapes, but maybe not as iconic as the Empire State Building. So let me know in the comments, which do you prefer, Empire State Building or the Willis Tower? Otherwise, please stay tuned because more Minecraft is on the way soon. Thanks for watching.